Guys, what's going on? Welcome into the scope. We almost didn't have a podcast today. Everyone was so enthralled with the Call of Duty beta. We almost didn't get anyone pulled in. Everybody was just grinding it. No life in the COD beta because we all love Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It's the greatest game ever. Blue, how are you finding the beta so far, bud?
People are so enthralled that they're saving their energy for when the game comes out and they're falling asleep on stream. So,
Is that it?
yeah, 100%. That's the reason why.
Did somebody fall asleep at the COD next thing? Is that what I
Yeah,
saw?
they were falling asleep. I think he must have just been tired, not because the game was boring or that it couldn't keep his attention. I think he was just tired, especially at a COD Next event. You know, sometimes those events with all the loud noise and music
Yeah.
and the just a crazy amount of energy, you get tired, so
No, that makes sense. You know, I think it's cool that they invite people to fall asleep instead of Buffnerd Gaming, but what do I know? I don't know anything about COD or guns or anything like that, anyway. So I don't.
Yeah, maybe if you brushed up on your firearm knowledge, you might get
Yeah,
right.
that's what I thought. Like especially with Black Ops 7, you have the 69B diverter 62, and that thing's like the best, bro. That's the
reminds me of the
bullpup try.
the Mark
Yeah.
6 2400 extra
Oh,
large.
dude,
Yeah,
that is my but what? Don't forget the medium, dude. The medium,
the medium's
holy
good too.
shit, dude. Talk about changing my pain. Like you can't fall asleep if you're playing with a medium.
A medium, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
All right.
Just like Buff shirt,
All
medium.
my homies are rolling the medium.
This is actually a large. Okay.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on, Blue. Come on. Wow. But anyway, guys, yeah, welcome into the show. I'm joking. No one cares about COD. It's Battlefield season, boys. We're going to be talking a lot about Battlefield during this show. I thought it was worth mentioning the Call of Duty beta a little bit because there's some funny stuff going on with that. But we'll get into it a little bit. It really does feel like Infinite Warfare versus Battlefield 1 again. So us Battlefield centric folks over here are pretty excited about what's going on with that. We will definitely get into it. Well, first let's see how everybody's doing. Let's go around the table with the co-hosts, Buffnerd Gaming and BlueTheRobot. Have you guys been all right? You been good?
That is us.
It is. I got that right. Pretty good for me.
Man, let's see. I've been busy. I know my main goal was to get this whole setup done. I literally redid the whole office. I
It
moved
looks
everything
good.
out. Yeah, I moved everything out, built new tables, got a new I have 4 monitors now.
A HUD.
Got the new PC set. There's a cat. Hello, kitty.
Kitty.
Um,
Kitty on the set.
yeah, there's still a little bit like off screen. There's some mess right now, so I just just slid it over. I was like, they won't see that. They don't need to see that right now. So yeah, just a lot. But I was able to test out some games on the new setup on the new PC. Dude, freaking getting over. I I tried out Delta Force again just to see what was up.
That's the game you picked?
No, not that. I tried Armor Forger first. Still an
okay.
unoptimized game. Uh, I was
It's
getting
fine.
100 FPS here and there, which is nice. But for Armor Forger, that's a lot. I tried Star Citizen. I was trying to just super heavy hitting games that require a good GPU. And I tried Star Citizen. I was getting 80 to 90 frames on Orison. And if anyone knows about what that is, that's amazing frames. And then I tried, what else did I do? I tried Stalker 2 because I know that's, I tried Stalker 2 and of course Incursion Red River. And on both of those UE5 games, I was getting over 130 FPS.
Oh wow.
So on
Dang.
Stalker on Ultra, I got a brand new monitor as well too. So I went crazy. I got a brand new monitor, 32-inch, 1440p. So to get over 100 frames on Stalker 2 right now is insane. Yeah, so it was just cool to I felt like I was looking at a whole new world just seeing frames in that game. So that's what I've been up to, other than just doing audio stuff, and we'll see what's up with the PC later. But yeah, and then next week I'm gonna go shoot some guns. Not next week. Next weekend, technically. So
That's the
Sweet.
play.
that's the play.
It's like it's deer hunting time here for me. I've been out checking trail cams and stuff.
Ooh,
Excited.
nice.
Buff, how about you, man? What have you been cooking? You been busy as well, probably. Your job didn't shut down like mine.
No, my job did not shut down like yours.
All right, cool.
Yeah, work, gymming my ass off. New merch will be available soon.
Let's get it going. Link in the
yeah.
description.
Crash is gonna send free feet pics to everybody that orders.
Hey,
he said.
no,
So.
I'm furloughed right now. They ain't gonna be free, pal. No, sir.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then I played a little ABI, on and off. It's fun. It kind of just like, I don't know, a little bit bored with it, honestly, right now. I think just because we're waiting for Battlefield. So
Yeah,
I played a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just really don't have any desire to grind it right now for whatever reason. So
I'm working on the Battlefield stuff too. Just
yeah, so
waiting.
I just fired up. I've been firing up Operator the past couple days. I did a
Dude, trying to
Twitch
figure out the
stream and-
keybinds for that game, I was just struggling there for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
it's
it
tough.
takes a bit.
It does. And then when you get it though, I forgot some of the keybinds for like simple things, but most of it I have. But I think the your iPad console, I think, is still bugged. Doesn't work for me at least, and I know other people. But yeah, dude, Operator is a lot of fun. I did a Twitch stream Sunday and a YouTube stream Monday, just chill. Did the PvE mission solo, and you can run it with buddies too, which is cool. But dude, the game's hard, but the customization, the weapons, it's just endless fun. So I had a really good time with that. I was having a lot of fun, and like some of those missions, I was trying one on stream and I just couldn't beat it. And then I beat it off stream. That'll be a video, and
Nice.
you can infill on some of these with choppers and stuff. So it's really fun, and like MVGs, all that stuff. So if you like get a good crew of like 2 or 3 buddies to play
Is
with,
it
it's a
hard
lot of
to
fun.
do solo then? You
It
think?
it is hard, but you can do it. Like some of the missions, they progressively get harder. So like some of them are easy, and then they get really hard. But like at nighttime, usually it's easier, obviously, because you have nods. Daytime, the enemy is going to see you, so it makes it a lot more difficult. But yeah, it's challenging, which makes it fun. And you can bring in like a primary, secondary primary, and a sidearm. You can bring in like a breacher item, and even in like a rocket launcher or something too with you. So you can come in like geared up. It just, you can approach it however you want, which makes it really cool.
That's sick.
Fun game. It's only like 15 or 20 bucks too. So I personally, I think it's worth it. I've had it for probably like 2 years now. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah, I watched a couple of your streams with it. Yeah, so I'm furloughed right now. The government shut down, so
the Schumer shut down.
Yeah, that's right.
Schumer shut down.
I got
Did you call him and yell at him, dude?
Hey, man.
No, I'll leave her shut down for a while. I'm chilling. But yeah. So I've had some more time, but like I almost feel like I'm more busy when I'm not working, because I'm just always trying to do other stuff and find other gigs and do other things. So I'm gonna be out of town like starting tomorrow, go helping a buddy film an event, and then coming back, and I gotta help my mother-in-law get the PT. She had a surgery on her knee, so I gotta help family with that stuff. And it's just like, man, it was like almost more chill when I was working. But I'm hoping, man, we get this shutdown to last through the Battlefield launch. You know what I mean? That'd be all right.
That'd be nice. Maybe that's what they did it for.
It could be.
And now
yeah,
Battlefield was coming out. They're like, you know what? Look, all government employees take some time off, go enjoy the Battlefield beta.
Battlefield launch.
The actual game.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they were thinking the Call of Duty beta too. They were probably like, all the government wants to play future run on the wall, medium gun.
Yeah, our politicians liking COD over Battlefield, that checks out. Yeah,
that makes sense.
That would probably
that sounds about right.
That adds up pretty well. But no, I mean, I've been playing ABI too. You get to do, the game plays weird now. We've been playing Forbidden only. Lockdown is like unplayable because people take it so serious, man. Like there's just so many rats, dude. Like you'll get in a gunfight and shoot somebody and they'll just disappear. They'll run off. and then you'll find him like 10 minutes later in a
Just like
bush
hiding.
waiting for you. Like
Jeez.
they're just, the people have the patience of a nun or something, man, playing that game. I don't even know, dude. So like so many bush Wookiees and stuff. It's been crazy.
Those rats. All
See,
the
that's
rats,
kind of why
dude.
I got a little like bored with it. Like I ran some successful stuff with Justin and others, and then I was running some solos just with like quick kits and some of my custom kits. Like I still have 8 million in that, so I don't have an issue with money. Like I can build whatever I want. But yeah, like the same thing. I was just running in solo to like lockdowns and just get killed in like a stupid way. And I'm like, well, I don't feel like going through all of that again, so I'll just go play something else.
I think Lockdown is sweatier than Forbidden.
Yeah, I was gonna jump into Forbidden, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I don't have the.
I played Forbidden the last 2 weeks, and I think I'm up to 44 million rubles Cohen keys, and that's a lot for
Forbidden's a lot of dude. I was running Forbidden solo before season 2 when I was like grinding the hell out of that game. I would just everyone else was Justin in particular was like scared to wouldn't like run it with me a lot. Well, sometimes he would, not picking on him, but I was like, well, so I'm like, I'm just gonna run Forbidden solo farm and like try and get some reds with these keys. And I would just run a solo, and it was like heart pounding. You get into a gunfight trying to get out, and like the good thing about Forbidden, I don't know if it's the same Crash, but like then like if you killed somebody, you're coming out like super juicy, and you're usually getting reds, which it was fun.
Yeah, I killed my last raid of the night last night. I killed the last dude of a 4-man, and I came out with 4.5 million worth of stuff on him. So it was from like 1 kill, but no, it was cool, man. Yeah, they got Farm Storm going on. It's still a really good game. It's a good stopgap until Battlefield launches, but after Battlefield launches, I don't know how much I'll be playing it. Probably not a ton. Enzo, the lead producer guy, is teased another screenshot of the new map. It looks sick. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I saw that. That did look good.
It'll be good to see that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna be wild times. We're super busy around here, but dude, it's Battlefield time, man. We're getting so close. Really,
someone I saw on Twitter, 8 sleeps.
8 sleeps. That's it. That's what I had to tell my little. That's what I tell my little boy. My son. It's like 2 sleeps until this, or 2, 3, 8 sleeps, and it's in, dude. Heck yeah. So now that's coming right around the corner. But yeah, ABI is in a really good spot. Super fair monetization now, and it's cool to see it doing well based on the changes that we wanted to see. Thanks for watching the show, Enzo. Appreciate that. So anyway, before we get into the main stories, I just want to do a little plug at the beginning. Please, guys, check out the stuff in the description to see Blue and Buff's channels. All that stuff is always in there, whether you're checking this out on YouTube or you're listening to it on the audio versions, as well as if you want to help us out, there's tons of free stuff to do that. We don't have a Patreon. We don't ask for donations. We don't need that stuff. If you want to help us out, just be a friend, tell a friend, get the show around. There's been quite a few. I think we're up over 1,000 audio downloads a week. So that's super awesome. Really appreciate that. For those of you guys that are doing that, if you could drop a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, that helps a ton. Hit the like on the YouTube video or stream, however you're checking it out. And yeah, just share it around. I really appreciate it. If this government shutdown keeps going on, we might have to start a Patreon. I'll just put that out there. Like if the shutdown keeps going, but we're good for a little bit here. We'll hang in there. But I kind of wanted to address the COD beta just a little bit, because I will just warn you, if you're really a COD fan, you're probably not going to like this episode, because we're going to make fun of it a lot, just so you know.
Dude, what are you talking about? This is the best COD
We're making
ever.
Fun of those guys.
This is the best COD ever, dude.
This is one of the videos I saw was that there's already cheaters showing the cheats.
No, stop. No way.
No, because listen to this, Buff. I think I know why.
Oh, really?
I think because it's the exact same game as last year, so the cheats work.
I mean, it could be that, or
I might have figured
that Ricochet is just a marketing play, and there's no such thing as an anti-cheat. That could also be part of it.
I might have figured it out. We might have figured it out. It could be both.
Probably is
it's
both.
The same game, and Ricochet is a psyop.
That
So
guy looks legit though, dude. I think he's just better than everybody.
he
I
might
don't
Yeah,
be.
no,
No,
he
that's aim
just
assist.
he's on aim trainer the entire time.
Yeah, yeah. Like usually that's how I play. You guys
Oh.
watch the
Guys,
Oh,
look
is
at
Gold
this
the
your
Team?
radar. The
footage?
radar's clearly show. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah. Oh shit, that is me. That's right. Oh man, yeah, that is.
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
Buff
didn't.
playing.
Why didn't you tell me you got my footage? Yeah, that's me playing at the. They flew me out to COD next, and that's my footage. So Swag was like,
That's
"Bro, you're cooking right
that's
off the rip." I was like, "Dude,
Do you want to join
don't
FaZe,
even."
bro?
I was like, "Don't even tell
I'll
me. I
hook you up
know."
with the FaZe
I
boys.
already know.
I was
But
like, "I
yeah,
know Swag."
I saw one of the creators fell asleep at COD Next. This is the first time in a very long time I have given zero shits about COD. Like I haven't watched COD Next. I saw that there was like new improved Omni movement with wall jumping, like you can jump off of walls, and they have like some jump
Yeah.
around things, kind of like wall running, but you just jump off of them.
You can also
And
jump off buildings and do like a cool roll, which brings you into third person. Then it brings you back to first person. Like it's
that's worth
super.
it.
Yeah, I think it's really, really like
So bad.
adds a lot to
Oh
the
my
game. So that's
gosh,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, I like a lot of jarring camera movements. After I buy my $45 skin, I'm gonna start jumping off buildings so I can see the third person to see how cool it
Yeah,
looks while I'm barrel rolling.
It's cool.
dude,
They got a
100%.
huge amount of pre-orders too now. It's insane. Have you seen the amount of pre-orders they got
For what?
I didn't.
for Call of Duty?
No.
You okay. You have
What's
to
going
guess
on?
this one. You have to guess this one. How many
69,
people how many
60
people do you think?
69,420, 69,420.
Lower,
45,000,
lower,
25,000,
lower.
What
12,000,
pre-orders?
Yeah,
Is this real?
12,000.
I believe so. I believe it's 15,000.
You know
That's
why though? You
that's
know
it?
why? I'll tell you why. The reason is they're not
I'm gonna double
marketing
check.
enormous penis Teletubby skins. That's clearly the
Yet.
reason. Yet. Yeah.
Yet.
Now that those pre-order
Dang it.
numbers aren't where they want them, they're gonna start. We're gonna see it.
Hang in there.
Yeah, that'll sell me honestly. I don't want to play a game without those skins.
Right. Well, I don't think you'll have to. Good news there.
Yeah, there's no official pre-order number, but from what I'm seeing on Twitter, Battlefield 6 is around over 800,000 and Black Ops 7 is around 15,000.
Dude, COD is so back, bro.
It is.
COD is
Yeah,
so
they're
back.
apparently they're hitting record lows.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm serious, man. Like I always stayed up on like what's going on COD. You guys know if you listen to the show, I like to play Search and Destroy, and I'm just not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna play the beta. I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do anything.
They released that initial like what was it back in like May or June? They released like the initial teaser of it, the
Oh
first thing we
yeah,
saw,
that no one knew what it
and I
was
was
until
just
you realized. Yeah.
instantly I was like, "There's no fucking," and we can swear on YouTube now. They loosen that. There's no fucking way I'm ever playing this game. Like I was like, "There's no way I'm touching this." It's just what?
Wait, I can do this now.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
You better just have that
Right
on
on
standby
time.
for me. Every
Right on
time I
Yeah,
speak, just
super
hold that
delayed.
button.
Yeah, just
Or use it when somebody's just talking and make it sound like they said something bad. And they
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
didn't.
yeah. Just mute Buff real quick and just have him talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Hell yeah. But
That's
yeah.
the problem with yearly cycles, dude. You get garbage games like this
Yeah.
because they just can't get it. They were supposed to get away from yearlies after Modern Warfare 2, and they just couldn't do it.
No,
And this
even
is what you
trying to
get.
split it between two different companies, it isn't helping them.
Yeah, no, you're just rushing games, and it's like, okay, what are we gonna do next? We can't
Yeah.
repeat the exact same thing, so they just come out with bullshit like this.
It's like it's even if there was the recommended 2-year time difference, I don't even think 2 years is enough anymore. I think they need to go back to the drawing board, start from scratch.
Problem is they've also covered every single genre for the most part.
Yeah, man. It's
I mean,
just
yeah,
But they
yeah,
are
but
it's
I
like all
mean,
cookie cutter at this point is the issue,
yeah.
I think.
I mean, I guess how much different, or I guess not different, but how much could they go back? I mean, they have already tried World War II, and we saw how that went. They went back modern, and that was probably the best one. Was 2019, you know. So I don't know. I really don't know. They're going future now.
I personally like Modern Warfare. I love 2019, but I think Modern Warfare 2 is still my favorite game so far.
Yeah, out of the most recent
I
CODs.
wonder.
Yeah.
I really
most
wonder.
recent.
So I kind of I found a report too. It might be the one that you're seeing, Blue. We'll talk about it in the Battlefield segment. But
Mm.
you think this low interest and like I'm not sure if I'm having main character syndrome where I'm saying like I don't want to play it so nobody else is playing it. Maybe it's gonna have success or whatever, but it just doesn't feel like it. And I don't know if that's just like how the algorithm pushes negativity or whatever. But do you think like there's gonna feel enough of away from Battlefield 6 that maybe this next Modern Warfare will be good? Like they'll like bring it back to how 2019
There's
was?
no way that the top executives are looking at what's going on Battlefield from everything, and I don't want to mention too much because then I will talk about it more. But like from everything that Battlefield's done so far in terms of marketing and whatnot, um, they had to be feeling some kind of monetary hit right now, and that's really where it hits them the most. Now, in terms of future purchases once Black Ops 7 comes out, we'll see. Because I think that's where we'll really know is that not even I wouldn't even say the pre-orders because even Battlefield itself, when after a relatively great beta, people were still saying, remember, no pre-orders, no pre-orders, no pre-orders. So like I'm not trying to judge the game right now off the pre-order amount, but I want to see how much it earns in revenue once it actually releases. And if it's lower than any other Call of Duty since 2019, they have to do something about it. If not, it's gonna get shut down. I think at least a studio will get shut down or just rebranded into Call of Duty Studios or something like that. It'll just be something. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll just branch to two or something like that.
I
So
think it was a mistake letting Sledgehammer take on Modern Warfare 3. Not that it was bad, it just didn't feel like a Modern Warfare game really. And you have to do that because you're doing yearly cycles.
yeah,
And
you can't change the engine enough
yeah,
between those cycles. You can't
Yeah.
really do much in between.
and yeah, that's why
If they were
Modern
if
Warfare
there were two
2019 was good.
different engines between the studios and then they actually had the proper 2 years, then maybe you would see more of a slight difference. But then you would start losing what's the word, like, the brand
Mhm.
recognition and
Right, right,
between the two, because it'd be relatively two different games.
right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just I just hope that maybe because more good games is always better. I'm not gonna write COD off forever. I'm just like not feeling it. It's the last couple titles. So
Yeah,
I wonder if this will make him change, kind of like 2042 and that, ass kicking that EA took made him
yeah,
switch it
right.
around and now we have Battlefield 6. I wonder if this is gonna be like that moment.
Right? Yeah, when they were like specialists are here to stay. It's the future. Then they're like, all right, we're getting rid of specialists. We were wrong. At least they
yeah.
admitted that. So Call of Duty, I don't know, man. Modern Warfare 2019 like was so good because Infinity Ward reinvented the COD wheel again. And I
It
don't
really
like
did,
they
from
did.
movement
Hmm.
to atmosphere.
Engine, everything.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, they kind
Immersion.
of they towards the end they started kind of veering off again as they usually do with just some weird skins. But
Yeah.
even those were not as bad, sadly, as what the recent Call of Duties have put out. So
Yeah, exactly. There is no modern guns in a World War II game, so
yeah, yeah.
I mean, there could be.
time
So
Time
travel
travel.
is a thing. Whoa, hey, Jinx.
man. So yeah, I guess we'll see what it's like if
Yeah, I
that's what.
will say that trailer that Battlefield put out, crapping on Call of
Oh,
Duty,
yeah, that's funny.
was amazing, and I think that's the perfect segue into the next topic. You're welcome.
Are you a pro at
Boom.
this? Guys, let's talk about Battlefield. Do
Boom.
you realize the next show next week is scheduled for the day before launch?
Let's get that out of the way. When is it? Is it launching on Thursday night at
Bro,
like
what if they just
midnight?
drop it?
Or
I think I saw that it was in the morning
oh, thank
of
God, dude. I
not
can't do
Thursday,
I can't do a midnight
but
thing again.
Friday. I thought it was like a Friday at like 7 or 8 a.m. Like actually like a
I
reason.
hope so. I hope so. I can't. I can't do that. Like, let's stay up till midnight and then stream crap. It throws me
No.
off.
Stream till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Dude, I
Yeah.
did that with Modern Warfare 3, and I was like, and with Battlefield 2042, and I was just
It says
dead.
8. Oh, it says global rollout. This is a GameSpot article. It says global rollout is 8 a.m. Pacific time. So that's 10 my time, 11 your time.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fantastic
okay.
like-
news. I
Okay.
can
All
sleep.
right.
Beautiful.
Like, yeah, a reasonable start time. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
We're not just pounding energy drinks and staying up
Yeah.
all night.
Yeah.
Ugh. I
So,
mean, don't get me wrong. I do miss those midnight releases, but when it was a physical copy of a game, that was like-
Right. Yeah. Now you just like gotta wait around.
yeah, now I'm just sitting
in
on the
front of your
computer, just
console.
waiting, just
Yeah.
midnight. I do feel bad for. I mean, people. I mean, what day is it? The 10th. That's
that's
It'll
Friday.
be Friday morning
It's
then.
a Friday morning. Okay, so yeah, people will come back from work, and I would, if they could download it in the morning before people on West Coast. most likely
Preloads
would.
start tomorrow. So
Oh, well, then even better. Then even
yeah, so
better.
you should have like
Yeah.
a week or so to preload it. So preloads are supposed to start tomorrow. I saw some tweets that said that the preloads already started on Xbox.
Yeah, I saw that. Probably
so,
just
but
depends on
I
the
think-
region and stuff.
I think preloads will be up and running for everybody a week ahead of time, which is tomorrow at the time of recording this. So if you got slower internet, check that out. That is probably one of the reasons I could see to pre-order the game, is if you kind of have slower internet to have it locked in and ready to rock for when it goes live.
Mhm.
I'm sure there'll
Yeah.
be like a day one launch patch or something. But one of the most interesting things that I saw over the week is that we already got a season 1 preview. Like, the game's not even out yet, and they're
Yeah.
already showing.
You
like-
gotta wait usually like a month into
Yeah.
the game for something like that.
So-
And it starts on the 28th. It's like
Yeah.
a couple weeks,
So-
3 weeks after. It's
Yeah,
great.
you're not more than like 2 or 3 weeks from content this whole time. So it's going to be like new content every 3 weeks. The game launches. Then like 3 weeks later ish on the 28th, you're going to have a new map, Blackwell Fields, a big open looking map, a strike point game mode, Traverser Mark II, which looks like a little Humvee with a 50 cal on top. And then the SOR 300C. I don't know what kind of gun that is. Buff, tell me.
You got to zoom in on it. Is it the sniper?
No,
Yeah.
no, the one
Oh
above it.
no! Oh the.
I think
the-
it's yeah. So I was
I
looking at
can't-
that on Twitter. I thought it was initially. I thought it was an APC 300, but someone posted, and I agree with them. I think it's a Scar SC in 300 black.
That's what I was gonna
That
say.
makes-
This looks like a
that makes sense.
Scar. Like, it looks
Yeah.
like a Scar receiver.
with the
So it's
retractable.
definitely 300.
stock,
So it's
yeah.
yeah. So it's probably the Scar SC in 300, which I haven't seen an SC in a game.
I've only seen it
and I
in a
haven't seen
mod
it-
for Reforger. So
Yeah, and I
that's why-
haven't seen one in 300 blackout. So that's
definitely
nice
not.
and
Yeah,
unique.
usually it's
Yeah.
5.56.
Yeah, so
Or
it
even
does
I've
come in
seen
300.
Scar SCs in the 7.60/51 as well
Mhm.
too. But
And then looks like you're getting the Glock sidearm, and then Bolty mini scout sniper rifle, and rail cover and LPVO. So new attachments.
I'll take an
Uh,
LPVO.
So that'll be
Okay.
cool. That'll be really probably pretty strong in the BR that is allegedly supposed to launch on the 28th. That's what the
Nice.
insiders have been saying is leaking right off the bat, 28th. And then, did you guys see COD is not getting like any BR changes until next spring?
Yeah.
Shocking.
What?
Wow.
So
it's- I
2026
bet they're
we saw
gonna.
it, yeah.
No, you know why, dude? It's because they're waiting for the big Ricochet update too. So that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I
Usually
think
that's
we
how
all
they
are.
do it. 'Cause
I
they
think we're-
update. Yeah, they do the big Ricochet update, and they let
Oh,
everyone know,
yeah.
and then they bring out the BR.
Hell yeah.
Everyone
Man.
knows that. Crap.
Get me those Ricochet updates, dude.
Those are the best.
That
Hell yeah.
that vehicle looks like the Gaz, the Tiger, the Russian
Yeah,
like,
it does. Yeah.
Humvee variant. Their
Mhm.
their Russian vehicle. So
Yeah, with like a PK
I don't know what
or a
strike point
cord.
is though.
I don't know what the limited time game modes are. And somebody bless your heart.
Well, it
if
says
you're
new
if
mode,
you're a
not limited
2042
time mode.
person, if you're a 2042 person, maybe some of these modes were in 2042, but because they
That's
had
true.
limited time modes that I didn't give a shit about because that game was a
The
game was an abomination.
2042. I don't think we're just gonna say that was not a Battlefield game. It doesn't count as a Battlefield game.
You know what we
so.
need? I hope on the startup screen of this game, there's like the Men in Black flasher thing that flashes your eyes and your memory, and it
And you
like
forget
removes
about
the
it.
memory of 2042 from
I
your
thought
screen.
you
I
were
don't know
gonna
why that reminds me that I saw a reel of a guy that was like looking at it, the neuralizer, and he would just keep flashing himself, and the rails just kept returning.
Crash, I thought you were gonna go in a different direction and say, you know what we need is Battlefield 2043 next year.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Right?
Is it bad that I still would
I don't think the
like
Saudis will let that happen.
a 2142 version of Battlefield, but in modern day engine and graphics?
I don't know.
A who version? A what?
2142.
Oh,
Because I know they went super grounded,
that's one I
hardcore,
didn't play.
realistic.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Man, I still
Everyone liked
you
it. It
know.
was really well received.
Yeah, and then I'm still upset that Battlefield 4 was like teasing it, and then they did absolutely nothing
Do
with
it.
it. So
I think you got to be really careful these days going future because
yeah,
Call of Duty like muddied the waters with that.
they
So anything
really
you do is
did.
associated with shitty Black Ops 7 crap. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
the second they see some kind of jetpack of some sort,
yeah,
it's over.
agreed.
It's over.
That's it.
I don't
So
think Battlefield fans have the stomach for that right now.
right. So they said there's going to be more to the seasons than this. But yeah, season 1 is 3 phases. So that's just super cool. I was really hoping it's one of those things like it's like a server browser. Like I was really hopeful for a server browser, but in my heart I knew that that's kind of gone forever in the official matchmaking.
I've kind of accepted it.
Right.
I
And
feel
then
like
that's how I kind of am where like I want to see like old school DLC packs with like 4 maps. But like
yeah,
this is but I'm the same way. Like I wish so bad we could go back to that, but I kind of know it's not ever going to happen.
it's gone. Yeah,
So this for what is reasonable and what is to be expected since we've gone to the free post-launch content model, this is pretty good. Because and you guys remember 2042, you got one map that was supposed to last like 4 or 5 months. So in this case, about 3 weeks later, on November 18th, California Resistance comes,
California,
which is another new map, Eastwood, an urban SoCal map, and then Sabotage limited time mode. That looks pretty damn S&D-ish to me. Okay, and then
time.
yep, time until S&D was mentioned.
I
did
hope
pretty
they
good,
add
34 minutes.
That's
I
pretty
hope
decent. That's pretty
that
decent.
is good. I was gonna say though, I hope they add like characters and skins from Medal of Honor Warfighter would be good.
There it is. Get the double tap. Get the S&D mode in Warfighter.
Pew, pew.
Oh yeah.
I
So
want to know what that Battlefield pickup is, though. That's insane.
yeah, battle pickup. So they're showing battle pickups are going to come back. They have a picture on the graphic of like a super massive LMG, like a minigun.
Is that a Gatling gun? It looks like rotating barrels.
It's a minigun, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And then DB12 double barrel pump shotgun.
Oh,
and
nice.
Then
Was it the KSG, something like that, right? I think based off the
I don't know what
Keltec
it's
one.
actually called. Yeah, it's a Keltec thing.
Yeah.
And then looks like a Smith & Wesson 357 revolver.
It looks like the Rex, the MP412 Rex.
Yeah.
And then an angled foregrip. It's kind of odd. The one thing about this graphic that makes me kind of laugh is like you have all this crazy content, and then like in one square they put an attachment, an angled foregrip. Guys, breaking news in season 1, phase 2.
Yeah, that's
check
not even
out
a hand grip. It's a hand stop.
Yeah. Guys, season 1, phase 2. Try out the new Troy angled hand stop.
I mean, Troy's an actual company, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Unless they just named it Troy for that reason. Also, it says "and more" at the bottom. So like, what else is there? I mean, probably just some couple fixes and stuff. We'll see.
I do want to make note, since 90% of this podcast is just me bullshitting. Everyone seems really certain that October 28th is the launch date for the BR, but I just do want to note that California Resistance on November 18th is like California themed, obviously, and the Battle Royale takes place on a California map. So
That could be.
just keep that in mind. It wouldn't surprise me if the BR was a little bit later, which is supposed to be free to play. And then after that, on December 9th, another 3 weeks. So like I said, every few weeks getting new stuff. They're doing Ice Lock Empire State. So like a frozen snowy map, limited time event map. That's cool, man. Like I love stuff like that. That's like themed. Like it's going to be December, getting Christmassy wintertime, and then have a snow map in the game. I don't know why.
Let me
just
run
cool.
on the frozen river and then blow up the river below someone's feet so they could fall in.
I would do it. And then Ice Lock limited time event and the Ice Climbing Axe. So obviously that's not a lot, but there should be more stuff coming in phase 3. But that's
wait, and more.
And more. Don't forget. Maybe there's 2. Maybe in phase 3 there's 2 hand stops.
Ooh.
Or maybe like a quick mag or something.
Oh.
Maybe we play our cards right, boys. We get another hand guard. Be pretty exciting.
Hope so.
But yeah, I do have to say it's pretty cool to see this level of content revealed before the game's even out.
Nice. Yeah.
So I saw that with Battlefield. And then there are some full achievements lists have been revealed via XFAs. I saw this on Battlefield Bulletin. There are 11 secret tasks in the BR and Gauntlet. So Gauntlet's supposed to be right off the rip. And dude, Portal's looking sick too. Yeah. I guess I haven't watched it yet, but I guess the Jack Frags video about Portal, someone was playing in S&D mode. Somebody remade this. Nice. Somebody remade the CS:GO map Dust, and they were playing.
I did see that.
I need to watch that. So yeah, we're gonna be playing that. We're gonna have community nights on the stream and try to get some customs going of some S&D. Play 74 matches in any version of BR. Take advantage of 42 call-ins. So we talked about last week. There's going to be call-ins in the BR. Loot 10 superior or unique items. Stun enemies 316 times. Austin 316. What? In BR or Gauntlet. Revive teammates 1988. What? Win 7 matches in BR duos. That's impossible. Play 125 rounds of Gauntlet. Win a B. So I think Gauntlet. The way I understand it, Gauntlet's going to be at launch, right? So we'll see the BR map right away. Right? Isn't that how you guys understand it?
Question mark?
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be like a teaser kind of. And Gauntlet sounds wild. We talked about that in depth in a couple episodes ago too. Win a BR match with a full squad. Complete 214 missions. Collect 9 dog tags in BR or Gauntlet. Ping a shotgun in Battle Royale. So that I might be able to pull that one off, boys.
Might be the only one.
Yeah, so those are the ones that are for the BR and Gauntlet modes. So it kind of gives you like a little insight of how it might be played. This is the report that I thought Blue might have been talking about. So this is on BF Bulletin 2. It comes from the Game Business. Claims that Battlefield 6 has an estimated 1.7 million copies pre-ordered on Steam alone, expected to sell
over a million now. Okay.
Yeah, expected to sell 5 million within its first week. That's just Steam. I pre-ordered mine on the EA app because that's where I have all my games from them. So other people probably did that too. 29% of Call of Duty players who played the Battlefield 6 open beta did not go back to Call of Duty the following month. The majority of them Steam users, followed by PlayStation players. 30% of people who played the Battlefield 6 beta didn't go back to playing COD. Whoa.
That makes sense.
That's pretty wild, man. So there's just like a massive amount of hype for this game, man. It's pretty crazy. And then I think you can look on Steam and see how many people are playing the beta, right?
Does that still count?
I think so. I think it fits under the Call of Duty. It fits under the Call of Duty like Steam charts. Yeah. So there was only. Okay. Yeah. Let me pull this up. So because all of Call of Duty is now combined on Steam under the Call of Duty app. So like all the titles are
that makes sense. Yeah.
On the same player count. But dude, the bump is so tiny. You can see it. But I pulled it up here. So it looks like it's been peaking around like 50, 60,000, 40,000 peak, 40,000 peak.
That's
It
bad,
peaked at
man.
74,000 is all on Steam. So
That's really bad.
on Steam, there's only like 15,000 people playing it more, checking out the beta on Steam. So
Nice.
that's pretty wild to me.
Yeah. I'm glad Battlefield finally took advantage of a COD low year.
Yeah.
Took them
Yeah.
multiple tries, but damn it, they got there.
Took them multiple tries. Maybe World War III will get it figured out. There's
Let's
still hope.
go. Come back.
There's still hope. There's still hope. I didn't have too much else other than that. I did notice the some of the BR content that was out and about. I made a video on it today, like kind of doing like a news roundup because I had a lot of questions on my Twitch channel, and Insider Gaming also did like an article today talking about like the BR and like because they were getting a lot of questions too. Basically just that it's going to be free to play. It's going to be launching on the 28th. They're still sticking to that, which is pretty crazy. And then they posted like all the POIs and stuff. So that was pretty cool too, to be able to see. I can maybe pull that up. You guys want to talk about that a little bit?
I was wondering if you guys wanted to talk or wanted to mention, I should at least just the campaign footage that was coming out as well
Yeah.
too.
Well, did you check it out much?
I watched a little bit. I don't want to spoil myself because I personally want to play the campaign, but
Yeah, I
it was
didn't really watch
definitely
any either.
I just wanted to see like just a little bit of like in terms of what was it like just the gameplay, what it looks like. And I will say I think I have the same issues just from watching that some other creators have mentioned, and specifically it's about the AI movement. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I would say older Battlefield titles were it's kind of hard to compare. Like the last good Battlefield campaign I think we had probably was, well, I guess really the only one was 4, because then Battlefield 5 came out, or Battlefield 1 had its stories. Same thing with 4, or sorry, 5. So really like the from start to finish single player campaign was Bad Company, and then Battlefield 3 and 4. So those were
Yeah.
older gen titles. So I think when people compared it to specifically like the Modern Warfare 2019 campaign and how like well that was done, I think it's almost unfair to say. But um I do see now, I think what happened with, was it Ridgeline? I think it was that was originally doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with them getting shorthanded almost on that, I can see now maybe that there should have been more time put into just like AI animations. It felt more like it was just not. I mean, campaigns are scripted, but like you take a look at, and people kept comparing it also to like the Kill House mission in 2019 of like when they
Yeah.
went into like the apartments
It looked
in
that's what
Brooklyn.
it looked a lot like that, yeah.
It was supposed to, and then you see like the AI just running around the house like it's, like they're just standard AI on like a multiplayer bot map or something like that. Instead of putting a little bit more time into the animations for a single player campaign where it's like, okay, this squad that's going into some Brooklyn apartments, they know enemies in there. They should be checking those corners a little better. They don't even, you know, do any proper CQB animations. It's just like, oh, they're like on rails almost. That's what it seems like. That's what it looked like at least. So, and it's like it's so late into like it's launching the next couple days. So it's like there's not going to be much fix on that. So I really do think, especially for the price that people are paying for Battlefield 6, like you want an overall good package. I don't want to pay that much for Battlefield just to get a good multiplayer and a good, possibly good battle royale. I want a good campaign. I want a good multiplayer. I want a good portal. I want everything. So the fact that it might not be a good campaign um hurts a little bit, especially because I'm just a big fan of campaigns in general. So I know there's not much of us left, I feel like. that enjoy single player campaigns, but I still think Battlefield 3 campaign was amazing in terms
I
of
agree. It's the
some
best.
storytelling aspects. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
definitely the best. Could have been a movie for sure.
yeah, you could probably make that into a movie and it'd be really good. So,
Easily.
I don't, you know, especially because you have such a great setting for the campaign of like America under attack. You know,
Right.
you're fighting in New York on the streets of Brooklyn, and it looks okay. Like graphics look great. There's some moments when I saw again very small snippets because I'm trying not to spoil myself when they were like moving from street to street, and it kind of just looked like just AI, just standard like not because even look at older Call of Duty campaigns. Like I'm not like saying recent Call of Duty. I'm talking about like OG like how do you say it, Crash? Like between
Yeah, Roman
yeah,
numeral 2.
So original Modern Warfare 2, like I think,
Alphanumeric 2.
yeah, I think of when Washington, you know, DC was under
Oh
attack,
yeah.
and the way you saw
Amazing.
the AI move between cover to cover, as you know, yeah, it was scripted, but it felt more real. Where this just feels like they're just like guns up the entire time, just la 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 la, get shot at, die. So, um, yeah, well, I'll still play it. I'll still give my opinions on it for sure, and I'll definitely be making some videos on it. I feel like, but I think it's also like a relatively shorter campaign. I think it was like
Where
an
did they
hour and a half or two
hour
two
and a
hours.
half? Wow.
I heard it was
Yeah,
rough, man. Like
yeah. I
Fry's
think it's
video
a
and stuff.
really yeah. I think it's a short campaign.
Hour and a
So
half is very
But
short.
I don't know,
yeah.
man. Yeah, I feel for folks like you, Blue, that are like excited about that and played them and stuff. I'm one of the
Mm-hmm.
smooth brains that's just like, give me multiplayer and
Gimme,
Portal.
gimme,
Give
gimme.
me multiplayer and Portal. I'm excited.
You know.
Not huge
Because
camp.
yeah.
I'm not a huge
Before
campaign.
before campaigns used to be like what you did before you played multiplayer
Right. Yeah.
as the tutorial, you know.
Yep. I
So
do remember though, like I Modern Warfare 2019's campaign I thought was pretty cool. It's one that I played and one of the
yeah,
few that I played through that I enjoyed.
Yeah, I loved that campaign, and the first half of Modern Warfare 2 was really, really good also. Then it got
hmm
bad, but
But yeah,
just
so
like just like the little subtle things too.
I
I
just
like.
feel I just feel like we could have called this, and we did kind of call it, you know, with
We did,
Marcus
yeah.
Leto leaving and them shutting down Ridgeline, and they obviously had to pivot, right? Like they on this campaign pretty late in the cycle whenever they
Mhm.
I'm
shut them
still
down.
wondering why that happened.
I know,
Like,
me too, man. Like I wonder where it seems like creative differences, like the way he talked about how
I
he
think that's what it
yeah.
was. Yeah, I think we talked about that a while ago.
But if the single player ends up being like not great, then it's like, okay, so clearly they messed up
It
there.
just feels like the value has been dropped a little bit in terms of the pricing. But I mean, it's still I will say it looks great. You know, there's moments I saw real quick that they shot at a rocket at a building and the building came down. Like, okay, cool. It's Battlefield. It looks amazing. So it's the same physics as it would be the multiplayer. So
Yep. So I feel for that because you bring up a really good point, Blue. It's that like you're if you even if you're not excited about campaigns, if that's not your cup of tea, you're paying for it. Like it's a
yeah,
premium title. So I mean
yeah.
there's a shot, you know, there's a chance you're not getting what you pay for when it comes to the campaign because it seemed pretty rough. I saw some and I don't know if people were like cherry picking weird problems, but I saw some shots of like some really bad character animations and lighting and stuff when they're speaking and things that were like
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
rough.
It just looked like it needed just like a little bit more time in the oven, but it's already so late down the pipeline where we're gonna have to do it. So see,
We're
and that's
doing it
the thing too.
live.
Yeah, people used to play Battlefield back in the day for both for everything.
Yeah,
So
I know there's been some iconic ones.
yeah.
So all right. The other thing that's good. I totally forgot about that. Being a narrow-minded multiplayer person. Um, I saw this
You
rendition of
S and D dude.
the proposed BR map. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of excited to play a BR. As much as I've gotten into kind of extraction shooters lately, there is something about like when you die in a BR, it's just like, all right, let's run it again. you don't have to like gear up and buy stuff from the market and decide
Yeah,
what you're gonna
I
take in, all that. Like you just run it again, and
I
you
think that's kind of what's turning me
Run it.
off right now with ABI is like when I die, it's like, all right, if I'm solo, I gotta like gear up. Not that it takes long, but it's like just like a lot of mental effort for me right now to like, all right, let's get it together and run it again.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm kind of excited to have a BR in the mix again. I think I've taken a long enough break for it that I've kind of come back
You're
around to like
excited.
I think I
Yeah.
could get into a BR again and get some of those crazy in circle moments, and then like when you die, it's just like, all right, let's try it again. Like, and you just click
Yeah.
go and rerun it, and you don't have to sit around and try to wait for other people to gear up and you gear up and decide what you're going to bring in. Like, what tier are you going? Are you going tier 5 or tier 4? Like, well, you're going tier 5. Guess I'll bring in some good stuff too. Or what are you running for gun? Okay, well, we need range stuff. Nope,
Just jump
roll it.
in and
Yeah.
yep.
So you can see from this
Yeah.
map, it seems to me, just judging by like the I pulled the map up on the screens for audio listeners. Judging by the size of the buildings, it feels like smaller than Howboy, which is the BFB Firestorm map. It feels smaller
Yeah.
than that,
Did
but
they
It
say
it's
how many
looks
players
like
it's
it.
gonna be yet, or no? They
I think it
haven't
was
given us
100. I think I
Okay.
read 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think that's kind of good though. So it depends on how they do it. If they're aiming for like faster games, because what's Warzone? Typically like 20, 30 minutes ish, depending start to
It
finish.
could be pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you always have like a lot of one of the issues that's been plaguing Warzone, I feel like past couple of years is like the downtime between like till you get a couple circles in. So the fact that this looks smaller, more players based on the circle collapse, it's going to encourage more combat. Because I would like to see it kind of close quicker in the beginning to
And
push
then
people in and then slow
slowly.
down. Yeah,
Yeah. And I
and
was
if it's
wondering how quick is that firing gonna
yeah,
come close into the
right.
center.
Because if it's a smaller map, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to I really did a poor job in my video today about trying to talk about that, because that was a really cool part about Howboy. Was it was really like diverse terrain where you had like the kind of the mountains and the cliffs and the really cool lakes, and then up on the top you had like the snowy mountains and stuff. So like you had like a really kind of diverse ecosystems looking like, kind of, I guess is the word. But the map was huge. There weren't a ton of people on it, but the circle started already kind of small, but it forced you to play on different like parts of the map. And so that was cool, just to like every game was like drastically different. Like you physically couldn't hot drop the same spot every single time because the circle might not be on that spot. So I like that. It doesn't look like this will be the case there, but I'm very interested to see the circle pacing, because as we've talked about on previous episodes, the circle is an insta kill. Like as soon as you touch it, like you're toast.
Which
And
is
it's
good.
and allegedly, I think I read that it's going to keep moving. It's always going to move. It's not going to stop and pause. So
Yeah.
that will be interesting to see how it plays out.
I just like the insta kill effect on it. I hated
Yeah.
the plays that people would do
Gas
in
plays.
the
So
gas. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't like it either because like the gas is coming and I would never want to play in the gas. I'd want to get ahead of it. And even if you're
Yeah.
moving with it, then you have somebody that could be flanking you from outside. It just it's like a good
Mhm.
play, but I prefer like let's have gunfights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's just have real like gunfights and not goofy stuff like that. That's a COD thing. Keep it in COD. I think it's good. Battlefield is doing things differently. You can't have a carbon copy of Warzone mechanics.
Yep. So anyway, yeah, that's the map. Looks cool. There's a ton of POIs. The only thing that I could take from that is there were a couple that talked about the underground, military R&D underground and stuff. So there might be some tunnels and some underground networks and things like that. That'll be cool to explore that
That makes sense.
you
Yeah.
can't really see from the top. So I'm excited to get into it. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah. I would like to see also, I'm sure people who played it already can know, but like, where does the fire stop? You know, where is it? Like, it's gonna have to be in certain different points. You know, so looking at that map, is it always going to be coming from like the northeast section and then just going to a certain spot towards the coast, or
I
is it
feel
going to
like
come
it's
from all
got to switch
around?
it up, right? It's got to
Yeah,
it's got to come from
Yeah.
have iteration like version each. It should be random. It comes from any direction.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just gonna end in the same spot every game, which
But I
is
do
You know,
wonder,
boring.
yeah, if it is a circle and it doesn't stop, that's going to be kind of wild because everybody is going to know where the middle's going to be
that's what I'm
at the very,
saying. Yeah. So
yeah,
like you can just people will just beam it for that spot. I'm sure it'll change a few times, but like if the fire like comes straight from the north and works its way down, then you don't know if it's gonna be like looking at the dock area or like near the coastline, or is it gonna be is the fire also gonna come from the ocean as well too, and just kind of
yeah, that's a
encircle
great
players
question.
from the south and the west and stuff like that. So
It's got to be variable, right? Like maybe the center of
yeah.
those and it like different speeds on the
Because
edges.
from what we saw in the trailers, like the fire it looks like like almost like a forest fire, just eating its way down. So yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good
sure
question.
I got people in the test that might be able to say just break your NDA, please.
Oh yeah, dude, I would love to know that too. If you find out, oh, I'd be really interested to know.
Mhm.
One of the things I wanted to talk about, I think that's all I had. Was there anything else before we talk about the EA stuff?
That's it
That's all I
for
had.
me. Yeah.
Cool. We are like a little over a week away, boys. So it's pretty exciting. What the heck is up with EA going private? Was not on my bingo card.
That came out of nowhere.
So that's gonna be pretty wild. Man, I have no idea what it means. I kind of made a joking tweet. I was like, guys, guess what this means? It either is good or it's bad. Like, I don't know. Like, I see the one side of it being good. If you guys don't know, EA was acquired by PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners. I guess partially Jared Kushner's, which is Trump's son-in-law, and a bunch of Saudi oil money is like PIF and Silver Lake is from Saudi Arabia. So a bunch of investors got together. Those are kind of the headliner ones and purchased EA for $55 billion, which seems kind of low to me, to be honest, with everything that they're doing with FIFA and all that stuff, with how much they talk about they make in their things. I think that's like a pretty good deal. Sounds like the headquarters is going to stay where it is in California. Sounds like Andrew Wilson is going to stay like the CEO of it for now, but
It's just it's like how I mean, people were joking about this Saudi Arabia money and like that little tweet going around of just like of the
yeah,
Saudi DLC, you know. But like, is it really gonna change anything
yeah, I think. I
in
think
terms
it'll
of
change. I
I
think
wonder
it'll do
what?
one or two things. I think it'll be cool because like some of like the trend chasing and like the game safety stuff about not being able to talk in chat and like,
Oh, you think they'll have just less to worry about plus more money to kind of just
yeah,
almost do their own thing?
yeah, man, I think something's gonna change. I don't know what it is, but like I think like it could be good where like they'll give studios more like creative freedom and they don't have to worry about like pleasing people or whatever or chasing trends. There's not gonna be hopefully there's not a board of investors, like high investors that make them want to chase trends and stuff like that. And maybe they'll give more flexibility to let the studios make good games, or the other side of it is they want to squeeze every single last cent out of it, and there's some wild microtransactions, and games get like shittier by that.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
just
don't know what it means, man. I
yeah.
don't.
I see people going both ways where it was like, okay, they can't Battlefield can now or EA in general can now focus on just making good games and not having to, like you said, please the investors, or maybe something was going on at EA that we just didn't know about and they're trying to milk every last cent they can before they eventually sell it off. So, but it's like I don't know. Why would you also go private if that was the case? Wouldn't you want to stay public if that was the case as well too? So
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know.
I don't know.
Saudis have stupid money, so
Yeah,
That's the thing
but they
too.
also do
Yeah, like
esports too. So I don't. They might get some of the EA titles. Will
yes, I
get
mean
like good
Silver Lake
esports.
is a big company in the gaming sphere. So like I mean, um,
I I know some of those like really big Rainbow Six tournaments and stuff. Like I feel like this last year, like not this most recent. I feel like it was in the summertime. They had like a series of really giant esport tournaments in Saudi Arabia.
yeah,
did
So
they?
I
Yeah.
I think the Saudis are like kind of esports centered too, which might be interesting to breathe some life into some esports titles with some of these things. Would be
Saudis
pretty
are
cool.
into everything, dude.
Yeah, I mean, also 55 billion is a crap ton of money, dude. Like, it's not million, it's billion, dude. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you look
what
at
was
WWE,
yeah.
dude. WWE, they're doing WrestleMania there next year or 2027. No, yeah, 2027. They're doing WrestleMania there, and like the Saudi shows, they go to Saudi Arabia a couple times a year now. WWE, because it's like every match the wrestlers are getting like huge paychecks. Like they pay. They have all that oil money.
Yeah.
They pay.
Yeah, they had
So
like
I'm
they had like
actually looking at it right now. Their market cap for EA was roughly fluctuating between 48 to 50 billion. So the fact that they got paid over their market cap, I think it's more in line with, hey, we're not trying to milk you, but we're trying to just let you do what you need to do. I think now. I hope that's the case. That's like the optimist in me is like, okay, maybe they're just allowing EA as a company to stop listening to whatever investor was there back in the day before, and just focus on making a good product. Especially, I think maybe I don't because why now, especially with Battlefield 6, and maybe they just saw the hype and where the direction of the company was going. Maybe they were like, okay, now's the time.
I guess so.
So I also could just be overthinking it. Maybe they just wanted to buy EA. Maybe they just wanted to have EA as another company because they know it's gonna make them a crap ton of money. So you know,
Very plausible.
so
I guess
we will see.
we'll see what
We will
happens.
see.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool. Like glass half full is like they're just like Battlefield's insane, and they just pump a shitload of money into it. We
Maybe
get,
they're
like,
just all big Battlefield fans.
It could be. That'd be
Maybe
fantastic
so.
for
Maybe
us.
maybe the Saudis over there were just like, we love Battlefield. We want to buy it.
it's mine now.
It's mine.
More Battlefield always.
So yeah, this might be a shorter episode. I don't have a ton more to talk about. I did want to bring up Road to Vostok again. I know it's not on the thing, but they just Auntie just tweeted a little bit ago. The Road to
Nice.
Vostok final demo Next Fest press review is now available on Steam. If you have the legacy
For
demo,
the finish
Oh, nice.
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to do a clean uninstall, he says it might work. Good luck with your survival. But he said the tutorial is heavily recommended. But it looks like updating the hideouts and stuff is in there. The map looks sick. You can change the weather and things like that. So you guys know, if you've been a fan of the show for a long time, we even had the developer Auntie on, and it was a really informative episode about game development, stuff like that. So but yeah, the final demo before launch is out. It's kind of cool, man, to see him like getting it to the finish line. Like after talking to him and listening to that episode, like he kind of like, this guy's gonna do it, you know? Like he had his crap figured out. But
Yeah.
it looks pretty cool. So that's out and about. If you guys are looking for something to mess around with while you're waiting on Battlefield, give that a go. It's got fishing.
Hell
Give
yeah.
that a go. But a single player survival game, that's not Tarkov.
Yeah, it's getting Road to Vostok is getting up there, man. It's getting past the milestones, So
Just realized I didn't have it pulled up on the screen the whole time I talked about it.
let's go.
Yes, dude. Shout out me.
Yeah,
I'm the best.
it's part of the Finnish Games Week 2025. So that's it's first team Next Fest, but any game that's primarily made in Finland is like being showcased under that banner, which is really cool. So funny enough, there's another game that was actually right next to us at Gamescom called Sonoris, and they're also from Finland, and they got mentioned as well too. So I was like, hey, I know the guy. That's cool.
Oh, cool.
It's just nice to see that. So it's good to see when people and when everyone's doing good.
Heck yeah. Yep, but I just wanted to give that little plug because yeah, Auntie's been in the chat, and it was an awesome interview. But man, I didn't have much else. We called a little early. I don't want to drag on if we don't have anything to talk about. It's just kind of kind of a shorter episode. There's not much to talk. There's like a lot going on, but it's like all
The
eyes
calm
are
before the storm.
yeah, all eyes are looking forward to Battlefield, man. The episodes after Battlefield launches are gonna be fun ones.
Yeah, it's like it's the calm before the storm. I mean, really, what we have, in terms of like calendar days, what? Yeah, so just it'll be the next episode will be the day before
Yeah.
release, and then the next week will be we'll talk about it. So, oh man, I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep on the 9th. This is the one time I've been excited again for a Battlefield.
I want to
Dude,
end it. Oh, go ahead. Buff.
I was gonna say we've been waiting for this day since what 2021, like
Years, dude.
leading into 2042 when we were hyped. But yeah, I mean, like I've been waiting for a good modern Battlefield since after
Yeah.
4. So
Are we?
It's been 12 years.
Been a drought, dude. It's been
12 years since
drought.
Battlefield 4. Yeah, man.
Crazy. If we all want to. The truth is, we just wanted to end the episode early so we could all get back to the Call of Duty beta.
Yeah.
Guilty.
I mean, look, I just had to say, by the way, I know we talked about it a little bit real quick, but that trailer of just Zac Efron
good.
and Morgan Wallen and
Dude, when they teased it and they're like Zac Efron and Blunt in the trailer tomorrow, I was like, dude, what? That's so stupid.
Yeah, I was like,
and
really,
then,
we're doing this?
Yeah. And then they did that. I was like, yes, that's awesome. You got a good payday for
just
what,
to get
like
blown
10
up,
seconds?
dude. Yeah,
10 seconds of screen time. The easiest money those guys ever made in their life.
Seriously.
Yeah, they're like, they show up on set in front of a green screen, walk 10 feet. Okay, we got it. That's a wrap. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by.
Real quick. Sound check. Bam.
Here's your however many hundreds of thousands of dollars for being.
Oh yeah, for just that. And then like, who are those guys? Who cares? Oh man. Good
Yep.
stuff.
Pretty sweet. So anyway, guys, yeah, I guess that's a show. Don't forget, if you guys want to support, hit the like on the stream on this video, share it around if you guys have friends that might be interested in it. And it's going to be a fun next couple weeks. It's really going to be good. If you guys want to help the audio version, you can leave a 5-star review on the different platforms. And yeah, definitely check out Blue and mine and Buff's other links down below in the show notes or their description. If you guys want to hang out with us more, we all have respective Discords too. You can keep in touch with and do some live streaming from time to time. So if you want to come by and say hi, that's always cool. I love it when people come by my Twitch stream and be like, yeah, listen to the podcast. Cool to catch you live. So it's pretty awesome. So appreciate that a lot. You guys have an awesome week. The countdown is on, and we'll see you in 6 sleeps.
Later.